we have discussed the four characteristics of ism. So let's look at some ism and try to define their characteristics. The first example is maghribaini. The singular form of it is maghribun. First of all, it's obvious that this ism is definite because it has an L. It also ends with the sound of aini, like muslimaini. This means first that it is in dual, second that it is in nasb or jar. In this case, it is in jar for a reason that we will discuss later though. What about gender? Is this ism masculine or feminine? Ism are always to be assumed masculine. That means we need proof for its femininity. Does it have one of the feminine signs? No, it is also not a special feminine noun, nor does it look like a broken plural. So that means that it is masculine, because we do not have definite proof that it is feminine. The next example is al-mufsiduna. It has an L, which means that it is definite, like muslimuna, which means that it is plural, and rafa. It's also masculine because we do not have any sign of femininity. In the next ayah, we have jannatin. It ends with atin, like the regular plural muslimatin, which means that it is plural in nasb or jar and feminine. In fact, it is non-human regular feminine because a garden is non-human, right? Which means that it can be grammatically treated as singular feminine or plural feminine. In this case, it is grammatically treated as singular feminine. Keep in mind that when we say that the word is treated as singular feminine, then it still has the meaning of plural. But words that are referring to it are in singular feminine. Also, it is indefinite because it has a tanween. Now the next word, al-anharu, comes from naharun. It sounds a bit odd. It doesn't sound like any plural we had in this video. That's because it is a broken plural, non-human in fact. That means that it is treated as singular feminine. It is also in rafa because of the dhamma it has, and it has an L, which means that it is definite. Next ayah. First up, laylatan is in singular and feminine because ta marbuta. It has a tanween, which means that it is indefinite. The fatha also tells us that it is in nasb. Next up, we have al-ijla. It is a singular noun. It is also masculine for the reason of lacking feminine signs. It is also definite because of the L it has, and it is in nasb because it has a fatha. Last ayah for today. Here we have al-arda. Al-arda is a special feminine noun. It is also singular and definite because of the L it has. We can also see that it is a nasb because it has a fatha. The last word we discuss is al-jibala. It is a non-human broken plural, which means that it is feminine singular, it is definite because of the L, and nasb because it has a fatha.